So today we will learn about low level versus high level languages. Before learning low level or high level language, we have to learn what is programming languages. So a programming languages defines a set of instructions that are combined together to perform a specific task by the CPU. So programming language is a set of instructions. One instruction is called program and set of instructions are called programming language that are combined together to perform a specific task by the CPU. So the programming language mainly refers to the high level languages such as C, C++, Pascal, Java, Python, etc. Some programming languages provide a less or no abstraction while some provide higher abstraction. What is the meaning of abstraction? Abstraction means hiding the unnecessary things from the human. Unnecessary things means computer architecture things, system things. This type of things are unnecessary details. So some languages are has less abstraction or some languages has higher abstraction. So based on the level of abstraction, they can be classified into two categories. So the two categories are low level languages and high level languages. After that, we will learn about low level languages. So low level languages is a programming language that provides no abstraction from the hardware. Low level languages, which are a programming languages which hides no unnecessary data from the hardware. So there is no abstraction in low level languages. And it is represented in 0 and 1 forms, which are the machine instructions. So low level languages are written in 0 and 1 forms. 0 and 1 forms is the binary forms which are understandable by the computer, which are the language of computer, and it is called machine instructions. So low levels language are 0 and 1 in 0 and 1 forms. Low level languages is two categories. One is machine level language and another is assembly language. So let's learn about machine level languages. Machine level language is the language that consists of set of instructions that are in the binary form 0 or 1. So machine level language is in the binary form of 0 or 1. It is difficult to write machine level language for programmers because it is in the 0 and forms like 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, this type of form. If we write hello world, then it is in the form of 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. So this form is difficult to understand by the human or difficult to write for the programmers. So it is difficult to write. It is not portable, means we can't port it to the another machine. In one machine it is another, and in another machine, different machine, it is another thing. It is not portable, and it is also machine dependent code. It is not human readable because it is difficult to understand and remember, so that's why it is not human readable. It is faster because there we don't need to convert it to the another language or machine language. It is just in the machine language, so it is so faster. Next we will go to the assembly language. The assembly language contains some human readable commands such as move, add, sub, etc. So this is like the English language, so the human can understand this. So it is easier to write and understand, and it is so much human understandable. The translator we use for translating the assembly code to the machine code known as assembler. So in the computer we have to translate the assembly language into the machine language. So for translating the assembly language to the machine language, we need a translator which is called assembler. Assembly language is also not portable like the machine language, and assembly code is not faster than machine code. because assembly code we have to translate to the machine code. After that we can run it to the computer, so it is not so faster like the machine code. Assembly language has some abstraction from the hardware, while machine language has zero abstraction. Assembly language, some abstraction means that it hides some unnecessary details, but machine language doesn't hide any unnecessary details. Unnecessary details means system details or the system architecture details. That is the unnecessary details. We don't need that. After that we will learn about high level language. So high level language is the type of language that we learn or teach, like C, C++, Java, Python. That's are called high level language. High level language is portable and it is also machine independent. Why? If we run it, if we write a high level language like C, C++ in in um, in our system, and we can port it to the another system and it can also give the result. So that's why high level language is portable. It is human readable, also understandable, like C, C++, it is human understandable. This language are machine independent. Also we know that it is machine independent. Compiler and interpreter will translate high level language to machine code. So in we see that in all type of language we have to translate it to the machine code. So for high level language we have compiler and interpreter to translate the high level language to machine code. So for compiler, we we translate it to the obj file, object file, and then then translate it to the machine code. Then machine can or computer can give us the output. But it interpreter what happen, it does not translate it to the machine code. It read the program line by line and then compile it. It is slower than machine code because we have to translate it to the machine code. That's why it is slower. So thank you.